Welcome to my channel, Steve Gilmore YouTube channel. And we're going to caffeine and a little bit of conversation, folks. A little bit of caffeine and a little bit of conversation. Yes. I got a hot topic for you this morning, folks. That's a very hot topic that I want to be discussing this morning. But before I get into this, I want to use copyright claim 107, folks, for educational purpose, for teaching, educating, and for learning. Fair use, folks, because I'll be showing you some clips. But yes, come on in, folks. Come on in. Yes, on this morning I'm going to be talking about an unhappy mom who spoke out about some inappropriate books that were in the school library, folks. Sexual books. She spoke out about it, folks. And I think she should have spoke out. Because if this stuff is inappropriate for our kids, folks, it's, young kids shouldn't be seeing this kind of stuff at their ages. 8, 9, 10, 11 years old, no. It's a time and a place for everything, folks. Yes, a time and a place for everything. Come on in, people. Come on in. And this was a very unhappy mom who spoke out, folks. And I mean, I don't blame her for speaking out because, hey, this was a subject worth speaking out about, folks, when it comes to your kids being exposed to sexuality at a very, very young age. It's not right, folks. It's not right. I would have spoken out too. Yes. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Come on in. Yes, come on in, people. Caffeine and conversation, folks. Come on in the door, folks. We got a hot topic for you this morning, people. Yes, very hot topic. Like I said, it was a very unhappy mom who spoke out about these explicit books that were put into the school library, folks. For our youth, our little kids, our babies, folks. Yes, this is what happened, folks. And the mom, she spoke out on it. Yes, she spoke out on it. And I don't blame her, folks. I really don't. See, this is one thing. We have to protect our kids, folks. Because like I said before, it's a target on our youth. Yes, they have a target on their back, folks. Because the youth is our future, folks. That's the future, the youth. This is why they have a target on their backs, folks. Yes. But I'm going to show y'all some clips. Yes, I'm going to show you some clips. It was an unhappy mom who spoke out, folks, because they had these explicit sexual books in grade school, folks, where kids are 8, 9, 10 years old. They don't need to see this kind of foolishness, folks. So the unhappy mom, she spoke out on this. And in a sense, I don't blame her for speaking out on this, because we have to protect our kids, folks. Relaxing Bang Joan. Hello, host. Yes, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Come on in, folks. But I'm going to show y'all this brief, short clip of what's going on, folks, in our school system. What they're trying to do to our babies, folks.
The slime.
This is what they're doing, folks.
Then there's words blowjob, gay shit. This is exactly what I would expect a pedophile to behave when approaching a child, to normalize sexual behavior, to abuse them. And this is how I see you. Stop sexualizing our kids. Stop abusing them.
To these books has nothing to do with their LGBTQ content, but of their pornographic nature. They discuss in detail how two men can pleasure each other, how to give a proper hand job, and a comic book cartoon demonstrating masturbation and oral sex between men. These books have mature content that is considered R-rated, and I consider it X-rated. And I would be just as upset if these books with these pornographic images had heterosexual content as well. Perhaps that's it.
See, this is what's going on in our schools, folks. Like I said, they're targeting our babies, folks. Do you know what this can do to a young kid's brain by letting them be exposed to this type of foolishness, folks? Do you know what it can do? Yeah. That's just a portion of the clip. I'm going to finish letting you listen to this, folks. I'm trying to give some more people time to come on in here, folks. Yes. When you come in, hit the thumbs up, please. I appreciate that. Yes. Come on in, people. Come on in. Especially if you have small kids, you need to hear this, folks. Yes. You need to hear this. If you got small kids in school, they need to hear this right away. All right, I'm going to finish this clip, folks.
It's in our school library. I don't know. So children's brains have not developed enough psychologically or emotionally to fully interpret this mature only for adult content. Research has shown
this is what
that
they're
exposure
doing,
to
folks.
Pornography can impair a child's developing brain,
Child babies,
social interactions, emotional skills, as well as impulse control issues up until their mid-20s. Our school libraries are not public libraries. Schools are supposed to be safe environments for our kids. This pornographic content has no place in our schools.
Good morning, everyone.
Our younger than 17 age kids can't go see an R-rated movie on their own, nor should they be allowed to check out.
Excuse me for that, folks.
Hopefully everybody can see
This is what they're doing in our schools, tell us.
12 years old. Hopefully you like this. Yeah? You guys over there, because you guys make the decisions over there. Okay, 11-year-old. Now, from this book, brother talking to sister. So you never tasted yourself? Sister shows brother vagina slime. Then there's words blowjob, gay shit. This is exactly what I would expect a pedophile to behave when approaching a child, to normalize sexual behavior, to abuse them. And this is how I see you.
This is what they're doing to our kids,
Stop sexualizing our kids. Stop abusing them.
Yeah, folks, see, these are the type of books that they're exposing to our young kids in these schools, folks. You heard what these people was talking about. An angry mom spoke out, folks. Yeah. Now, why would they be talking about this type of foolishness to kids 8, 9, 10 years old, folks? These are the type of books they have in the libraries in the school system, people. Yes. Do you know what this can do to a young child's mind? Being exposed to sexual explicit content of this nature? See, like I said before, folks, it's a target on our youth, folks. They got a target on our youth's backs because they know that this is our future. The youth is our future, folks. And they're after our youth bad. They want them bad, folks. For the folks who coming in late, folks, I'm going to let you hear this clip again. Listen to this thing very attentively, folks, especially the folks who have small kids in school, folks. If you have kids in school around the age 8, 9, 10, you need to hear this, folks. Because this is the type of material that they're passing out in these school libraries, folks. Yes. You don't want your kid exposed to this type of mess. All right, here we go. Listen to it carefully, folks.
My child's 6th grade English teacher sends out a summer reading material, including gender queer. Okay? Hopefully everybody can see this, yeah? 11, 12 years old. Hopefully you like this. Yeah? You guys over there, because you guys make the decisions over there. Okay, 11-year-old. Disgusting. Alright? Now, from this book, brother talking to sister. So you never tasted yourself? Sister shows brother vagina slime. Then there's words blowjob, gay shit. This is exactly what I would expect a pedophile to behave when approaching a child, to normalize sexual behavior, to abuse them. And this is how I see you. Stop sexualizing our kids. Stop abusing them.
This is what they're doing to our kids, folks, in these school systems.
My opposition to these books has nothing to do with their LGBTQ content, but of their pornographic nature. They discuss in detail how two men can pleasure each other, how to give a proper hand job, and a comic book cartoon demonstrating masturbation and oral sex between men. These books have mature content that is considered R-rated, and I consider it X-rated. And I would be just as upset if these books with these pornographic images had heterosexual content as well. Perhaps that's in our school library, I don't know. So children's brains have not developed enough psychologically or emotionally to fully interpret this mature only for adult content. Research has shown that exposure to pornography can impair a child's developing brain, social interactions, emotional skills, as well as impulse control issues up until their mid-20s.
See, folks, this is what, like I said before, this is what they're doing in the school system, people. Yes. And, you know, this is totally wrong, folks. They have no right to be showing our kids this type of foolishness, folks. Especially around the age of 8, 9, or 10 years old, folks. And this is what these kids have been exposed to, folks. Did you hear what these people was talking about? Yes, all of this type of stuff. Kids, sister tells brother how to give a blowjob. You know, this is crazy, man. This is ludicrous, people. Do you want your kids exposed to this type of foolishness, folks? See, this is why I keep telling you, folks, go to these schools, check on your kids, folks, and see what they're being taught. Because this stuff is outrageous, folks. It's getting out of hand. Yes, it's getting way out of hand. And something needs to be done about it, folks. Yeah, because they're going to ruin our babies, folks. Like I said, do you know what this can do to a young kid's mind? Being exposed to this foolishness at a young age, such as 8, 9, 10 years old. Do you know what this can do? It doesn't make sense, man. And they're passing these laws, man, you know. Like I said, in this world that we're living in now, what's wrong is right, what's right is wrong. Come on, man. It's just, the whole world is just twisted right now, folks. That's why it behooves you folks to keep a sharp eye on what's going on in these schools, to see what your kids are listening to, what they're teaching your kids. And why would they put this type of book in a library, folks? It's crazy. I want you to hear this again, folks. I'm going to play this because this is ridiculous, man. This is very much ridiculous. Listen to this, folks.
And this is how I see you.
Listen to this very carefully. Like I said, if you have small kids, you need to hear this.
My child's 6th grade English teacher sends out a summer reading material, including gender queer. Okay? Hopefully everybody can see this, yeah? 11, 12 years old. Hopefully you like this, yeah?
This is an angry,
over there, 'cause you guys make
this is an angry mom, folks.
Okay, 11-year-old.
Disgusting.
All right. Now, from this book, brother talking to sister. So you never tasted yourself? Sister shows brother vagina slime. Then there's words blowjob, gay shit. This is exactly what I would expect a pedophile to behave when approaching a child, to normalize sexual behavior, to abuse them. And this is how I...
Do you hear this foolishness, folks? Do you hear it? This is what I was saying. Folks, if you got small kids, you need to hear this. Because this is what's going on in our school system. This is the kind of material that they have in the libraries in our school systems, folks. This is what your children might be exposed to, folks. Yes, your kids could be exposed to these type of books. Did you hear what these people said? Sister shows brother how to give a blowjob. Man, what kind of foolishness is this, folks? I'm really upset about this one. Yes, I'm really, really upset about this one. Yes, because this stuff should not be going on, folks. It should not be going on at all. But this is what they're teaching our babies in these schools, folks. These are the type of books that they have in the school system library, folks. See, this is why I always tell the parents, folks, keep an eye on your kids, folks. Pop in on the school system every now and then, folks, to see what these people are teaching your kids. Yes, you can pop in. You don't have to tell them that you're coming. Just pop in and just sit back in the back and just watch and see what's going on. See what they're learning. See, this is the thing. They're not teaching our kids what they need to know, folks. They're not teaching our kids anything about their culture, anything, folks. That's why a lot of people now are homeschooling their own kids, folks. Because the school system is jacked up right now, folks. It's really jacked up. And our kids are not learning anything in these schools, man. They're being traumatized with this other foolishness, people. Yes, our kids are being traumatized with this sexual, explicit mess. that these people are showing our kids, folks. This is what's going on in the school system. What we gonna do about it, folks? We gotta find a solution for this. Yes, I know the problem, but now we need to find a solution. Because this doesn't make any sense, folks. This is a shame. Shame on you. Whoever passed this bill, folks, to let this stuff go on in our public schools, folks. Like I said, do you know what this can do to a young child's mind? Do you know what this can do? This can mess this kid up for life. Exposing them to sexual explicit things at an early age. But see, the thing about it, the school system was never designed for us anyway. It was never designed for us people. No. The school system was never designed for us. It was designed for our failure. Just like everything else. It's a shame, man. That's all I can say. It's a shame. And I think something needs to be done. Well, this is one mother who did speak out about it. Yeah, she didn't keep it hush-hush. She spoke out on it. She let them know. This is totally wrong, folks. Totally wrong. Why are they doing this to our kids, folks? I'm trying to find some answers. Why are they doing this to our kids? But like I said before, everything was planned by design, folks. Everything that's going on out here, folks, it's been planned by design, folks. These people have been studying this stuff for years, folks. Planning this stuff for years, what they was gonna do. It just didn't pop up yesterday. No, it just didn't pop up yesterday, folks. This stuff been planned out, ciphered out. Yes, this stuff did not start yesterday. And it's a shame and a scandal, folks, for somebody to have your kids exposed to this type of foolishness, man. It's a shame, man. They need to change this law, man. Because if they don't, man, they're gonna mess a lot of kids up. Yes, there's gonna be a lot of kids messed up in their mind, folks. At a very young age, folks. I tell you, man, this one really got me. This one really, really got me this time. I said, now they're messing with our babies, man. Again, man, in these school systems. We got to keep an eye on our kids, folks. Like I say, pop in on these schools, man. Pop in. Parents, please. Go in these schools. You don't have to let them know you're coming. You can sit in the back somewhere. Don't let nobody know you're there, folks. Because you got to sit there and listen and hear what these people are teaching your kids, folks. Yes, we need to know what's going on, folks, with our kids and what are they learning in these schools. But like I said, our kids are not being taught the proper things they need to know, folks. And this is a fact. Our kids don't even know about their own culture, folks. Yeah, they don't know about they don't know the real deal about their own culture. But this is kind of foolishness they want to pour into our kids, folks. This type of foolishness. This type of mess. It's going to ruin our kids, people. But as I always said, this generation has a target on their back, folks. They want our youth, folks. They want our youth real bad. Because they know that our youth is the future. This is why they're after our youth, people. They know this is our future. We might be dead and gone, folks, but the youth is our future. And they need to be taught the proper things that they need to know, folks, in order to grow. Yes, they need to be taught the proper things, folks, in order to grow. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. April Showers, I see you. Thank you for coming in. Big Tim, I see you, brother. Panama City, thank you for coming in. Queen, AKK, Miss Sunkiss, thank you for coming in. Sweet Rhea, I see you. Yes, thank you for coming in, folks. Appreciate you all. Yes, appreciate you all for coming in this morning, folks. Giving me a listening ear, folks. Attentive. Yes, Crafty Leo, I see you. Thank you all for coming and relaxing with Bang Jong. Yes. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. When you come in the door, folks, hit the thumbs up, please. Appreciate it if you do that for me. Yes. But like I said, folks, they're trying to ruin our kids' minds, people. This is what they're trying to do, people. They're hitting our kids from all ends, people. From the schoolhouse to the music industry, people. They're trying to ruin our kids, folks. This is what they're doing. They're trying to wipe us out, people. Yes, that's what they're trying to do. Wipe us out off the face of this earth, folks. Can't you see? They don't want us around. Why do you think they're aiming at us, people? Look at this music industry, man. They jamming this trash down our people's mouth every day, folks. Our teens, they got them listening to this drill music, this gangster music. This stuff is ruining the minds of our kids and our youth, folks. We got to start talking, finding solutions, folks. We just can't sit back and let this kind of foolishness go on, people. We got to start fighting back, man, like everybody else do. We can't just lay on the sideline and just look. We got to do something. Yes, it's time to stand up, folks. It's time to stand up. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything, folks. Come on, folks. It's time to stand up and reunite, folks. Get together and do something out here, folks. This is what we got to do, people. You can't just let stuff go on and sweep it under the rug. No, sir. It's been too much of that going on, folks. Sweeping stuff under the rug. No, no, no. Hush, hush, sweet Charlotte. No, sir. Those days are gone, people. It's time for us to stand up to these folks and let them know we're not going to have this anymore, people. We're not going to go for this anymore. This is what we have to do, folks. Stand up for your rights, people. Anybody coming in late, I'm going to play this clip one more time, folks, and let you hear this. Please listen to this attentively, people. Like I said, if you got small children, please listen to this very, very careful. This is what's going on in the school system, people. This is the type of books that they're having in their library in the school system, folks. This is the stuff that your young kids are being exposed to. 8, 9, 10 years old, folks. What do they know about sex, folks? What do they know about a blowjob, a hand job? This is kind of stuff they're talking about here, folks. Yes. What do he know about a woman's juices? Come on, man. This is what they're giving to our kids, folks. This is the type of mess that they're exposing to our kids. And I want you to listen to this, folks. Because like I said, man, this doesn't make any sense, man. It just doesn't make sense.
Expect a pedophile to behave when approaching a child, to normalize sexual behavior, to abuse them. And this is how I see it.
Listen carefully. Please listen carefully, folks. This is what they're doing to our babies in these schools.
My child's 6th grade English teacher sends out a summer reading material, including gender queer. Okay? Hopefully everybody can see this, yeah? 11, 12 years old. Hopefully you like this, yeah?
Listen
You
carefully.
guys over there, because you guys make the decisions over there. Okay, 11-year-old.
Disgusting.
All right? Now, from this book, brother talking to sister. So you never tasted yourself? Sister shows brother. Vagina slime. Then there's words blowjob, gay shit. This is exactly what I would expect a pedophile to behave when approaching a child. To normalize sexual behavior, to abuse them. And this is how I stop sexualizing our kids. Stop abusing them.
This is what they're teaching our kids, folks, in these schools. Did you hear what this lady just said? These are the type of books that's in our public schools, people, in our school system. Yes, these are the type of books that your kids may be reading, folks. This stuff is being exposed to kids 8, 9, 10 years old, folks. This is a shame and a scandal, folks. We can't let this mess go on, people. No. You know, I'm just looking, and this one really got me, man. Because now they're messing with our kids, man. They're messing with our babies, man. Do you know what this can do to a young kid's mind? Do you know what it can do? Whew, boy, I tell you, man, this is what I tell you, folks. Parents, please, parents, go and visit these schools, folks. If you have small children, please listen to me, people. Go to these schools and check up on your kids and see what they're being taught, folks. See what type of books that they're reading, people. We have to monitor our kids in this day and time that we're living in, folks, because we're living in a twisted, ugly world, folks. And this is the type of stuff that is being taught to our kids, man. These kids are they're not being taught the proper things that they need to grow. They're filling our kids' heads full of this foolishness, people. Now, what does an 8, 9, 10-year-old need to know anything about sex? If they need to know anything about sex, let their parents teach them at home, folks. This stuff should not be exposed to these kids in school. Yeah, I said it. It should not be exposed to these people in school. These kids are too young for this foolishness, man. Did you hear what this lady said? Did you actually hear what she said, man? And these are the kind of books that they're handing out to our kids, folks, in these libraries, in the school system, folks. Is this okay with you? No, not with me. No, not with me. I'm not okay with it. Not 1%. Because this stuff can ruin your kid's mind for life. And this is what they're exposing our young babies to, folks. I'm really pissed off right now. Yes, I am. But I'm going to keep my composure. Because this is not right, folks. This is not right at all. You know, they're passing all kind of funny laws. This is what I tell you, folks. Don't be distracted out here, people. See, this is why they throwing all this distraction in our face. So while we over here looking at the distraction, they're passing laws right under your nose. Yes, all kind of stupid, foolish laws, folks, while we over here being distracted by something else. This is why I say keep your eyes open, folks. Keep your ears open so you can hear and see what's going on around you, folks. See, we're so busy doing other things, we don't even know what's going on in the school system with our little babies, man. It's time to wake up, people. Yes, it is. It's time to wake up. Because, man, you know, when I saw this one, man, it really got to me. I said, man, is this what they really showing our kids in school and teaching our kids? Is these the type of books that are in school? Man, I couldn't believe this one. I said, oh my God. Man. Man. Man, Jesus got to hurry up and come on back here and get us, man. Because this world is being turned upside down, man. Yes, Jesus got to hurry up back here, man. Yes, he got to come get us up out of this mess. Because, man, this world is getting wickeder, man. They don't care who they mess with. They don't care who they hurt, man. Who toes they step on, man. These people are wicked, man. The higher ups, the powers that be, folks. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about it. I ain't scared. Because it needs to be talked about. Yes, it needs to be talked about. Like I always say, I'm not here to entertain nobody, folks. I'm here to help somebody and show somebody what's going on out here, folks. I'm here to give you the heads up on everything that goes on in this world, folks. Don't too much get past me. I'm telling you, don't too much get past me. When I get it, you're gonna get it. Bottom line. But this is a disgrace, man. Yes, this is a disgrace. This is a shame and a scandal, folks. For these people to be poisoning the minds of our kids, folks. This is a shame, brothers and sisters. Like I said, they're not even teaching our kids the proper things they need to learn to grow and to flourish. They're not teaching these kids anything. That's why a lot of parents now are homeschooling their kids, man. Because they know these kids are not being taught the proper curriculums in these schools, folks. The parents know this. Today's school is like a joke, man. It's like a joke. Today's school system is like a joke, man. You know, I'm really worried about my grandkids, man. My kids are grown, but now I gotta worry about my grandkids, man. This is who I have to worry about. I have to worry about my grandkids. How are they gonna make it in this ugly world, folks? This is what I have to worry about. How are they gonna make it? Are they gonna make it? In this ugly, corrupt system that we're in, folks. Are they gonna make it? I wonder about this every day, folks. Can they handle it? Are they gonna grow up and be successful in this world? Man, I don't know, man. I tell you, I don't know about this thing. The way the world is going now, man, I don't know. I don't know. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Fat Ninja, I see you. Thank you for showing up, brother. Panama City's in the house. Appreciate you coming in. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, we were speaking about the kids this morning, folks. The way these kids are being traumatized in these school systems, folks. Yes, they're being traumatized at a very, very young age. Yes, traumatized. They're being exposed to sexual explicit books in these schools, folks. And I guarantee you, half of the parents don't even know what's going on, man. If you ask a parent today what's going on in this school, they wouldn't even be able to tell you. They wouldn't be able to tell you nothing. Because a lot of parents don't go to these schools. They don't go visit to see what's happening in these schools, to see what their kids are being taught. This is what we need to do, folks, as parents. I do it myself. Sometimes I just pop in on my grandson and see what's happening in these schools, folks. Yeah, this is what you have to do. You have to pop in on them. You don't have to tell them you're coming. Hey, pop in, sit back, lay back in the gap, man. Just watch and listen. That's all you have to do. Because there's a lot of corrupt things going on in these schools, man. I'm telling you, corrupt. And a lot of parents don't know nothing that's going on, man. And I'm serious. A lot of people don't even know what's happening in these schools, man. A lot of people don't know what the kids are being taught. They don't know that their kids might be exposed to these type of books that the lady was just talking about. Yes, and these kind of books. Why would they expose this type of book to an 8, 9, 10-year-old kid, folks? Why would they do that? Man, like I told you, everything that they do is for our destruction. They don't want us to win, people. I'm being real about it. They don't want us to win. Never did want us to win. They always want to keep us a step back. Yes, a step back. Every time we take 2 steps forward, they push us 2 steps back. Because God gave us everything that we need on this earth to live, folks. He gave us the green earth. He gave us land, folks, to plant our food. What happened to that? Tell me, what happened to that? Everything that God gave us has been stripped from us, people. Yes, everything that God has given us. God gave us everything to live off of, folks. We're supposed to be living off the grid, folks. We're not supposed to be going into these people's supermarkets and shopping and buying, spending our money over here and there. We're supposed to be planting our own gardens and all this type of stuff, man. This is why God gave us the green earth, folks. But it was taken from us. Everything's been stripped from us. And it's still being stripped from us. When are we going to wake up, people? See, it's time for us as melanated people. It's time for us to stand up, people. And this is no joke. It's time for us to stand up. See, every other race got that. You know, they got something going on, folks. What do we got going on? And I'm not trying to bash my people because I love my people. But I just want us to stand up, folks. I want us to start uniting, folks. Come back together and start working together, folks. This is what we need to do. Yes. Just like I was talking about the other day in one of my other videos. I said we can have everything that everybody else got, man. And that's the truth. We don't need nobody. We don't need nobody, man. Because like I said, God gave us everything we needed. But we need to get out here and do something, folks. This is the problem. We got to stop sitting down, man. We got to get up and start working. We got to start doing something, man. Getting something rolling. Get the ball rolling, folks. Yes, that's what we have to do. Because we're very smart people. Yes, because we have the highest DNA strand. Yes, the melanated people have a strand of 9. The highest strand. Everybody else have a 5 or 6. Our DNA is not like nobody else's DNA. We're very intelligent people, folks. Very intelligent. But everybody want to call us this and that and other, you know. Hey, like I said, we got to stand up, folks. We got to stand up. Like I said, when I was coming up, man, that's all I saw around me. All I seen is melanated establishments. All around me. What happened? Where did they go? What happened? They were taken from us, folks. And it happened so easy and so smooth. I didn't even never notice it until now. Slid right from under our noses just like that. I didn't notice none of this until now. It's crazy. When I was coming up, black barbershop on this corner, black corner store down there on that corner. Hey, everything was black owned. What happened, folks? We got to get back to that, folks. See, we got to stop letting people come into our neighborhoods. And they're building up their establishments. No, we got to build in our own neighborhoods, folks. This is what we have to do. Yes, we got to build in our own neighborhoods. We got to take back our neighborhoods and our communities, people. This is what we have to do. Yes, we got to take our communities back. Yes, take them back. Because I was mentioning this on the other day, folks. I said, man, we could have our own banks. We could have our own grocery stores. We could have our own Walmart, our own Kmart's, whatever, our own Amazon. We can have everything that everybody else got. We just got to get together and do it, man. That's all. We got to do this thing. Can we hit the thumbs up, people? Please, appreciate you. We just got to get together and do this thing, folks. Now, wouldn't that be a great feeling to walk in an all melanated bank or all melanated grocery store or all melanated Amazon, folks? Wouldn't that be great? See, we need something that we can call our own, folks. This is what we need, something that we can call our own, that we can say, this is ours here, folks. See, everybody else is building up, getting their things together. What are we doing, folks? What are we doing, people? What are we doing? It's time for us to do for ourselves. This is what time it is, to do for yourself. And stop depending on other people. I mean, look around you. Everybody's building their own thing up. Look at the Mexicans. Everybody building their own things. Look at the Spanish. They building their own things. Look at the Caucasians, folks. What are we doing? What are we doing? See, this is the thing. We've been brainwashed, man, for centuries. It's time to come up out of that spell, folks. Yes, it's time to come up out of that spell. Brainwashed for centuries, and we're still being brainwashed. It's time to wake up, man. Yes, it's time to wake up. Because if we don't wake up now, man, we're going to be left behind. We're going to be the only ones left behind. Looking around, wondering who's going to help us. Nobody's going to help us, folks. That's why I say it's time to do for self. It's time to do for self. Like I said, if all the melanated people get together and start working together, you would be surprised what we can. You would be surprised, folks. We could have everything, man. Everything. We could have your own establishments, man. Why? I mean, this is the question I'm asking. Why can't we do it? Everybody else do it. Why can't we do it? What's so hard about it? Why can't we do it? Everybody else got their own establishments, their own businesses, their own companies. Why can't we do it? Like I said, that would be a great feeling, man. To say, this is mine. Black bank over here. Black grocery store over here. Black barbershop here. Amazon over here. Black Amazon. Yeah, well, I mean, hey. And man, it's no excuse. Because there's enough of us out here, folks, to get together and work together. Get our monies together, man. We could, man, do you know what we could do? Do you know what we can do? Man. Man, we could be living high off the hug, folks, just like everybody else. Yes, we could have beautiful establishments, man. Build our own schools, all that, folks. Man, that would be beautiful. We can do it, man. We can do it. There's no such thing you can't. Because we can do it. Everybody else do it. Why can't we do it? Yeah, I don't want to hear that I can't do it. Because we can do it. Everybody else is doing it. Why can't we do it? This is what we're doing. We're going in our pockets, taking out money and making somebody else rich. Why can't somebody pull some money out of their pocket and make us rich? Why can't somebody come to our establishments and make us rich? See, we got to switch this thing around, folks. Yeah, we got to switch it around. We got to have these folks come to our establishments instead of us going to their establishments, making them multi-millionaires and whatnot, and billionaires. See, this is what we're doing. We're going out here buying this and buying that, name brand this, name brand that. Every time you buy something name brand, you're making that person richer and richer. And how foolish is that? I hear people around here bragging. Oh, I got me a Louis Vuitton bag. And that, you know, that's something to brag about, right? Because you got a Louis Vuitton bag. You paying for somebody else's name, and you're making somebody else a multi-millionaire. You got a Louis Vuitton bag. I got a Michael Kors this. I hear people talking this stuff every day. But little did they know, they're making somebody else rich. They're buying somebody else's brand, man. But they're going around bragging about it. What I got. See, we got to get this mess out of our system, folks, as melanated people. All this materialism stuff, man. We don't need this stuff, man. We can make our own brands, folks. I could put my name on something, folks. Yeah. Steve Gilmore. Hoodie. Bag. Anything, man. We can have our own brands, man. Yes, our own brand. We don't have to live off of somebody else's name. You know what I mean? We don't have to live off somebody else's name. And I hear this stuff every day, man. It pisses me off, man. Yes. People don't know how foolish they sound, you know. I got this. I got a Michael Kors bag. So what? So what, you got a Michael Kors bag? So you done put some extra dollars in his pocket. What are you gaining out of this? Nothing. That's what I tell people, man. Every time you get something name brand, all you doing is building this person's money up. Stacking their money up. See, we got to learn, man. We got to learn. Build your own brand up. Build your own name up. Stop building other people up. These people are multi-millionaires, folks, and they don't give a darn about you. A lot of them don't even like melanated people. A lot of these name brand corporations, folks. I've heard about it, read about it, yes. They don't care nothing about us. They just want that money, man. You know what I mean? When we gonna learn, folks? They want the money. That's all they want. They don't want nothing else from us but our money. So I'm gonna tell it like it is. I'm not gonna water nothing down. Nah, I'm gonna let you hear it just the way it T-tot is. And I'm serious about this. I'm not watering nothing down, folks. This is what's wrong with this world today. People want to sugarcoat this and sugarcoat that. I'm not sugarcoating nothing, man. It is what it is. It is what it is out here. And I mean it. I mean that. Fat ninjas in the house. I see you. Get the thumbs up, folks. Appreciate it. When you come in, hit the thumbs up. So this get out into the algorithm, people. So that somebody can hear something, folks. Somebody can think. Yes. I'm telling you, folks. Like I said, I'm not here to entertain nobody, man. I'm here to help somebody, man. Put somebody on the right track. In all categories. Yes. Spiritual, physical, whatever. I'm here to help. Yes, I'm here to help you. If I can. If anything that you take out of my messages, take it and apply it to your life if needs so. Because we can all learn something from each other, folks. Each one of us. We can teach each other something. Don't never think you too big for your britches, that you can't listen to the next person over here. No, we can learn from each other, folks. This is what's wrong with us. We still got that jealousy in our heart, folks. When you see your brother climbing up the ladder, you want to pull him back down. Yes, this is the mentality that we have, folks, that we need to get rid of. Jealousy, envy, deceit, folks. We got to stop this foolishness. Yes, we got to stop it. Why would you get jealous of your brother over here with his store? Go get you a store too. Build together. See, this is our problem. We can't work together because we're jealous of each other. See, this was instilled in our minds decades ago, folks. Self-hate. Yes, self-hate. We hate ourselves. That's why we act the way we act. We hate ourselves. This was instilled in us. We don't even love ourselves. It's a shame, man. But like I say, it's time to wake up, people. Like I said, we can do everything that everybody else is doing out here, folks. We don't have to sit around and wait for somebody to come and give us something. We don't need to do that. No longer, folks. It's time to do for self. Yes, it's time to do for self. We've been in bondage too long, folks. It's time to stand up, folks, for your rights. Like I said, man, it's so many of us melanated people out here, folks. Do you know what we can, man, sometimes when I think about it, man, we could be millionaires, billionaires, folks. We just got to get together and do this thing, folks. That's what we got to do. Yes, we can do it. But like I said, number one, we got to get that self-hate out of our system. And that jealousy, and that envy, and that deceit, folks. We hate ourselves. Then we turn around and do harm to our own brother and our own sister over here, folks. We turn around and do harm to them. For what? What are you gaining from that? Nothing. We got to get this mess out of our system because it's ruining things for all of us. Get this stuff out of your system. And like I said, man, why are you jealous of your brother over here? Your brother got a store over here, but you're jealous of him. Why? Instead of you trying to connect with him and trying to build with him, you're jealous of him. You're waiting for his downfall. This is crazy. You're waiting for his downfall instead of trying to lift this man up. See, this is how every other race works. You see, the Caucasians, they work together, man. This is why they got so many billionaires and millionaires and trillionaires. They work together, man. Why can't we work together? Tell me, how come we can't work together? We can work together. We just got to do it, man. We just have to do it. We got to put our minds to this thing, folks, and get down and dirty and do it, man. Like I said, we could have everything that everyone else has out there. We could have our own banks. We could have our own grocery stores. We could have our own farms, our own dairy product. Everything that they got, we could have, man. Don't let nobody fool you and say you can't do it. We can do anything that we put our minds to. We just got to do it, man. We just got to do it. And stop shamming around. We got to get up out here and do it, man. But yeah, the subject I was talking about this morning, about the school system, folks. You know how they are traumatizing our babies in these schools, folks. This is heartbreaking, people. Do you know what they're teaching our kids in school about this sexual crap? Let me run this clip one more time for anybody who's coming in here late, folks. I'm going to run this clip, and please listen to this attentively, because this one got me really upset right here, folks. Yes, they're messing with our babies, man. This one really got me upset. I want y'all to hear this.
My child's 6th grade English teacher sends out a summer reading material, including gender queer. Okay? Hopefully everybody can see this, yeah? 11, 12 years old. Hopefully you like this, yeah? You guys over there, because you guys make the decisions over there. Okay, 11-year-old.
Disgusting.
All right? Now, from this book, brother talking to sister. So you never tasted yourself? Sister shows brother vagina slime. Then there's words blowjob, gay shit. This is exactly what I would expect a pedophile to behave when approaching a child, to normalize sexual behavior, to abuse them. And this is how I see you. Stop sexualizing our kids. Stop abusing them.
See, this is the type of stuff that they're teaching our kids in these public schools, folks. Did you hear what the lady said? These are the books that they have in the library in the schools, folks. These are the books that your little kids are getting a hold of and being exposed to. This kind of mess. Yeah, these are the books. Did you hear what the lady said? Brother tells sister, have you ever tasted your juices? Come on, man. Now, do you want your kid reading these kind of books? Be honest now. Come on, folks. You don't want your kids reading this kind of mess. Somebody 7, 8, 9 years old. It's a shame, man. And like I said, man, all this stuff, all these laws and all of these things these bills are being passed right underneath of our noses, folks. See, we out here getting distracted by all this other mess. We're being distracted. While we over here worrying about Kanye West and Beyonce and all of them, they're passing bills. See, they got our mind on this foolishness. You know, we worrying about Kanye. I don't care nothing about Kanye West. He's a celebrity. I mean, I don't hate him. I love him. But I don't care nothing about what he's doing, because that's his business and that's his problem. He's not putting any money in my pocket. He's not feeding anybody in my household. He's not trying to help nobody in his communities. He's from Chicago. Chicago should be cleaned up. This guy's a billionaire, folks. This is what I'm talking about. But everybody's so in love with these celebrities, folks. These celebrities ain't gonna do nothing for you. Nothing. They're not gonna do one thing for you, but put you in a trick bag. That's what they're gonna do. Put you in a trick bag and laugh at you. What's happening out here, man? Distraction. We're being distracted by a whole lot of foolishness, while all the real things are getting done right under our noses. Yeah, right under our noses. We over here worrying about this and worrying about that. Oh, look at Kanye over there. But all the time while you looking this way, the president is signing bills. Why are you looking that way? See, that's what I'm talking about. You got to keep your eyes open, man. Man, you got to keep your eyes open. Because in this day and time, the things that's going on out here now, you better be sharp as a needle, folks. You better stay on your P's and Q's out here. Because if you ain't, you're gonna get swallowed up and consumed by this wicked world, folks. Yes. This world don't care nothing about you. This world will chew you up and spit you out. Just like that. They don't care nothing about you, this world, folks. Like I said, once God come back to rapture his people up out of here, you don't want to be here on this earth, folks. Because this earth is going to be wicked, demonic, man. All kind of entities going to be let loose on this earth. And you don't want to be around here, folks. Believe me when I tell you this. You don't want to be here. This is why I say every day, folks, get a personal relationship with the Most High. Because he's going to be the one to help you. Yes, he's going to be the one to help you. He's going to be the one that leads you and guide you through all of this mess that's about to approach us, folks. You got to stay covered under the blood of Jesus Christ, folks. Yes, you got to stay covered. If you don't have that covering around you, folks, you got a target on your back. And see, the enemy ain't playing with nobody out here now. He's not playing with nobody. Yes, sir, he's not playing. He will wipe you out. Just like that. He'll wipe you off the face of this earth. Then laugh at you. That's how he operates. He don't care nothing about you, me, or nobody else. That's how he operates. But I feel like God set me down and told me to push his word. And this is exactly what I'm going to do, folks. Right now, I'm on assignment, man. Yes, I am on assignment. I'm Noah of this generation, folks. I'm Noah of this generation. I'm out here warning people daily, man. I'm trying to help people daily, man. Telling people to come on to this side, folks. Come on over here with Jesus, man. Come on. Look, people. If you don't know Jesus, get to know him, folks. Get a personal relationship with him today, folks. Don't wait till tomorrow. Because tomorrow is not promised to you or me. Get a personal relationship with him, folks. You know, and this is the question I keep asking myself. Where do I want to spend eternity, folks? Where will you spend eternity? This is a serious question. Where do you want to spend eternity? It's only two places, man. Only two. And God gives you your own free will. He's not pushing you. He's not putting a gun to your head and say, look, you better get saved or something. No, he don't do that. He give you your own free will. See, we got time. See, God will give you time and space to repent, folks. I sin every day. You hear what I'm saying? I sin every day. But you know what? God gives me space and time to repent. That's what I love about it. See, when you go out here and do something wrong or you sin throughout the day, you can always repent. Yes, you can always repent. And this is the thing, folks. We need to get our priorities in order. Yes, it's time to get our priorities in order, man. Because the way this world is going right now, we need to know Jesus, man. We really need to know him. Because this is where help comes from. Yes, this is where help comes from. He's the only one that's going to help us out here, folks. Man will turn their back on you just like that in a heartbeat. You better hold on to God, man. Hold on to the Most High, folks. Don't let go of his unchanging hands, people. Because we see how wicked this world is becoming, folks. We see it every day, folks. We see how wicked it is becoming. And it's not going to go backwards. It's not going to ease up. It's going to get worse. It's going to get worse as time go on, folks. This is why I keep telling people, man, prepare yourself. Prepare yourself for the second coming of Jesus Christ, folks. Just like Jesus Christ said, man, in the book. He said it's going to be the same way it was in the days of Noah, folks. The same exact way. When Noah was warning people, telling people to come on into safety, nobody listened. Nobody wanted to hear it, man. Everybody talked about him. They laughed at him. They mocked him. But look, as soon as those doors shut and that flood came along and washed everybody up and wiped everybody out, everybody was running towards the door. It was too late, man. And I see the same scenario going on in this world today, man. This is the same way it's going to be when Jesus come back this time. It's going to be the same way, folks. And that was the significance of the rainbow, folks. He had a covenant with Noah, folks. And that is the significance of the rainbow. It's just a reminder to let us know that God will not destroy this world again with water. The next time this world will be destroyed with fire and brimstone, folks. Fervent heat. Yes, fervent heat. One thing I can say, I'm going to keep my priorities in order, folks. I'm just here to help someone, man. I'm just here to help somebody to find their way to Christ, folks, if they want to find their way. Because there's people out here in this world today, man. People are walking around with no expression on their faces, man. People are just walking around in the world like they don't know what's going on, man. You know, people out here crying out for help, man. People want to be loved, man. People want to be cared for out here, man. And they don't know where to find it at, man. But this is our job as believers, folks. We got to get out here and help these people. See, we're all here for a purpose and a reason, folks. We're not here just to be here looking pretty. No, we're here to do a job. And our job is to be out here helping somebody. Like I said before, I'm a fisher of men. I'm out here soul searching, folks. See how many souls I can bring to Jesus Christ, folks. That's what I'm doing. I'm on a mission, folks. Yes, I'm on assignment for Jesus Christ, folks. I'm working for the Most High right now because I know when my crown is laid up for me up there, folks, I'm not going to get paid here on earth. No, sir. My payment is waiting for me. Payment is waiting for me. Paid in full. Yes. My payment is waiting. See, man, I tell people, man, a lot of people say living for Christ is a boring life. Nah, it's not. It's a beautiful life. It's a beautiful life. And I would advise anybody, you know, to get a personal relationship with him, folks. Because right now, in the time that we're living in a dark, dark hour, folks. Yes, we're living in a very dark hour. And people need to, you know, at least try to get a relationship with God, man. Because God is going to be the only one to help you through these situations, folks. That's what I pray every day when I wake up. I say, God, please sustain us through these situations that we're about to approach. Sustain us. Help us through. Walk us through these things, Lord. This is what I pray about, man. Because we're going to need some help from somebody higher than us. We're not going to be able to do this thing alone, folks. You need a power higher than yours. Yes, you're going to need a power much higher than yours. That's just the bottom line. You're not going to make it by yourself in this world, folks. There's nothing wrong with having a personal relationship with the Most High. There's nothing wrong with that. At least you know you got some help on your side, folks. But if you're walking around naked with no word of God in you, you got to get that word in you too. And the Holy Spirit. Get that spirit on the inside of you. Because the word of God says, once the Holy Ghost come upon you, you shall have power. This is what the word say, not what I say. That's me. One thing about me, I go by the book. You got to go by the book. You can't drift off over here. No, you got to stay in that book. That's the thing. You got to stay in that book. Because if I go out here and water something down and change something and cause somebody to stumble, God is going to hold me accountable for that. I'm going to be held accountable for somebody stumbling and falling, folks. That's why you have to know how to rightly divide the word of God, folks. Yes, line by line, precept by precept, folks. You got to know how to break that bread. Yes. You got to know how to break that word and divide it. But as I always say, this is not a popular message because people don't want to hear nothing about God, man. That's just a fact. People don't want to hear about God, man. You start talking about the Most High, it's a wrap. People will start scattering. People will start running. People will start hiding. Hey, it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. The one thing about me, I'm going to do exactly what he told me to do, folks. And I'm going to keep on doing it. I'm not going to stop. See, I'm not going to be disencouraged by nobody. I'm going to keep doing what God told me to do, folks. He told me to push his word. And this is what I'm going to do until he tell me otherwise. I have to be obedient to the one who woke me up this morning. Put breath into my body, folks. You hear what I'm saying? Yes, he breathed that breath of life into me this morning. He saw fit to give me one more day on this wicked earth. Yes, he saw fit to let me live one more day, folks. Do you know how fast your life is just like a vapor? You can be here this minute and gone the next. Don't play with this thing, folks. Do not play with this. Do not take nothing for granted. Because it's only by his grace and his mercy that we're still here, folks. We don't never know where death lies, folks. Death could be waiting for you right around the corner. As I always said, man, I can drop dead right now while I'm talking to y'all on this live. If he see fit for me to do that. See, we take too much for granted, man. I could pass away as soon as I get off this live. That's why it's always pays to stay ready, folks. Don't wait to get ready. Be ready. Because once he get here, once he crack that sky, it's too late. It is too late, folks. Now is the time. This is the time that he's giving us time and space to repent, folks. Now is the time to repent. Yep. Don't wait until it's too late. Because like I said, once he comes to rapture his people out of this world, you do not want to be here on this earth, folks. You do not want to be left down here on this earth. Believe me when I tell you. Because it's going to be, man, you're going to see some things that you've never seen before. Yes, you're going to see some things that you've never, ever seen in your lifetime. I mean, the stuff that we're seeing now is just a walk in the park. We're just in the beginning of sorrow, folks. This is where we're at right now, in the beginning of sorrow. And God said, when you see these things, look up. Keep your eyes on the sky, folks. Yes, keep your eyes on the sky. I feel good, man, because I know I got the Most High on my side, folks. I feel good. I got my priorities in order, people. Can we get the thumbs up, folks? Please hit the thumbs up on the way in. Yes, I got my priorities in order. And I'm going to keep my priorities in order. Because, for one thing, I know what time I'm living in. Yes, I know what time I'm living in. And I know one thing, it's not no time to be playing around out here. I know that. It's time to prepare, folks. Yes, prepare yourself for the second coming of Jesus Christ. Because time is winding up, folks. It's drawing nigh every day. The books are being turned, man. The pages are being turned every day, right in front of us. We're living in the book of Revelation, folks. Because right there in chapter 6 of Revelation 6, 3, and 4, it tells you that the red fiery horse has been granted power to remove peace from this earth, folks. All the peace is gone. All the love is gone from this world. It's gone, folks. So the love that we have in us, we have to spread that around, folks. Us as believers, the love that we have to keep spreading that. We have to keep spreading it around, folks, to everyone we can. Yes, we have to spread it around, folks. Yeah, but I appreciate everybody for coming in here today, hanging around a little bit, listening. Yep, I appreciate every one of y'all coming in here. Fat Ninja, appreciate you, brother. Wow, you hung on in there with me today, huh? Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, brother. Yes. That'd be a great one. Yeah, I will. Thank you. See, I bring it every day. I have to run. Yeah, okay. Do what you got to do. Yeah. Do what you got to do. Appreciate you. Fat Ninja said, because we are too busy fighting amongst ourselves. And that is so true. That's what we're busy doing, man. We're busy fighting amongst ourselves when we should not be doing that, man. We should be working together as one, folks. Why are we fighting against each other? See, this is what we're scared somebody else going to get higher than us. We're going to get somewhere before us. We should not worry about that. We need to work together, folks. Yes. What does he say? He said, because we are so busy fighting amongst ourselves and keeping our own selves down, because we are so scared of one of our own doing better than, yeah, man, you said it best, brother. Fat Ninja, you said it best. See, that's our problem. We're scared that somebody's going to get ahead of us. What are we scared of? If a brother get there before you do, congratulate him. That's what you do. You don't try to pull him back down. No. If a sister gets there before you do, congratulate her. Yeah, this is what you do. You don't talk about them. You don't try to downplay them. You don't try to pull them back down the ladder. No, you congratulate them. We have to learn how to do this, folks. Because our minds have been, we have been brainwashed for centuries. Yes, decades, folks. And I just hope we come to that point where we decide to come together, folks. I really do. Because as long as we stay separated, we're not going to get anywhere in life, folks. And that's just the truth of the matter. We're not going to get anywhere. As long as we keep pulling each other back down the ladder, we're not going to make it, man, out here. We need to, like I said, we need to work together, folks. That's just the bottom line. We need to work together. Appreciate you. Yes. Got to work together, man, in this world. This is sad. More parents and yes, Miss Lee said more parents need to stand up for their children. Yes. And that's why I tell parents, man, go to these schools and check and see what your kids are being taught, man. You got to check in on these schools sometime, man. What the hell? He said, that makes no sense. That whole program should be shut down. Yeah, it should be shut down. See, this is the kind of stuff that's happening in these schools, man. And a lot of parents don't even know what's happening out here, man. Yeah. They got the parents dumbed down. They don't even know what's happening. They don't even know what the kids are being taught, man. They don't even know. Yeah, they don't know. See, a lot of times I have to dig and do my research so that I can show y'all what's going on, folks. Like I said, when I get it, you get it. Yeah. I try to keep you on the up and ups, folks. I can keep y'all updated on everything that's going on out here, folks. Yes. I'm going to keep you updated on everything. Like I said, don't too much get past me. Because I'm digging. I'm steadily digging. Looking for what's going on. See, a lot of people just walking around this world aimlessly, don't know nothing, man. Don't know what's going on. Don't know jack. Man. Like I said, it's been a great day. I'm glad everybody came in to sit down and listen for a sec. Yeah. But I appreciate all y'all folks, I want to shout out all my supporters, all my subscribers, all my new subscribers. I want to shout y'all out. All my old subscribers, I'm shouting you out. And all my upcoming subscribers, I'm going to shout you out also. Yes. Yes. But I appreciate everybody coming in, folks. I've been on here 1 hour and 26. I'm going to make it to 1 hour and 30, then I'm going to jump up off of it, folks. But I appreciate spending this quality time with you, folks. Yes. I'm out here trying to help somebody. Like I said, I'm out here on the battlefield, folks. I got my war clothes on. Yes, I got them on, folks. My war clothes. I'm in the army of the Lord, folks. Yes. We got to put on that whole armor of God so that we can withstand the wiles of this world, folks. Yes. Oh, yes. But yeah, folks, I'm getting ready to let y'all go in about 2-3 minutes. I'm ready to jump on off of here and go make a video. Call it a day. Yes. So every time I do a video, every time I do a live, I'll do a backup video. But now I understand what people say, man. You can't be on YouTube all day, man. It can mess with you. It can mess with your psyche, man. I can't be on here all day. No. I got a life outside of this. I have a real life. I got things that I have to do in real life every day. So I get on here throughout the day, look at other people's channels, get people ups, I get people likes, comments, but I'm not gonna sit on this computer all day long. No. I cannot do that. That will drive me crazy. You gotta take out time and space for yourself, man. Yeah. Like I said, I got a real life. A real life. I got things I have to do today. Yes, things that I really got to do when I get off here. Real life things. Why would I sit on here all day talking to y'all? My house dirty. My house is filthy. Some people do that though. They on here all day long, house filthy dirty. So you got to know where to draw the line, folks. Yes. You got to know when to hold and when to fold. Yes. Take care of your priorities first. Bug Bouncer, I see you, brother. Appreciate you. Yes. Appreciate you coming in. Have a great day. Bug Bouncer, you awesome. Yes. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah. I appreciate everything that you say. Like I said, brother, when I get on this camera, I gotta be myself. I'm not trying to be nobody else. This is me. What you see is what you get. I'm not trying to be nobody else. I gotta love myself and be myself. Hey, that's what it is. It is what it is. I can't be nobody else. I gotta be me. or nothing at all. But I appreciate every one of y'all, folks. And I want each and every one of y'all to have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I appreciate you coming in here, stopping by to see the good old boy. Yes. And with that being said, folks, I'm ready to jump on out of here. Have a great day. Peace, love, and joy to every one of y'all.